All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Alright, hello. Hello. I'm just configuring some stuff. This is my first time streaming Genshin Impact on PC. Right now I'm playing Genshin Impact on windowed mode instead of full screen because for some reason Streamlabs doesn't find Genshin Impact like that. I'm gonna have to figure it out later, but I was resting for most of the day. Right now it's like 9 p.m. I usually stay up very late, so I need to fix my sleep schedule. Alright, get some free primos. 400, 300, 300 and Cloud Retainer? Bruh, that's a lot of primos. That is a lot of primos.
Once there was a glorious
Alright, we're gonna skip
kingdom.
this one as always. Seen this many times. I still can't believe I finished the battle pass. Are there new characters out? Yep. So I'm gonna choose the Great Sword just because I already have the Amos bow. But I'm never gonna use this. Let me check the shop. Dang it, I wish it would refresh us today. Oh well. Let's see, let's check the event. Let's see what's new.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Oh snap. Nice.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Damn, so a free 4-star. That's cool. That's Candace, Sino, and a new desert island. New boss. Oh my gosh, Candace is right there. If I don't get Sino, that's fine. What? Adventure takes courage. Where is it? There it is. It's so weird, man. I'm used to playing controller. I'm playing on a mouse and keyboard. Oh, hey, Drill. Noel, when am I gonna play Xenoblade Chronicles? Can you see me? Yeah, I can see you. There's a delay. I'm looking at you through my phone, by the way. That's why when you see my VTuber looking like to my left, that's why. I have my VTuber to my side so I can see what if there's anyone talking. But thanks for visiting. I already beaten 2 and 3. Well, actually, never mind. I beaten 3. But I haven't finished 2 yet because I did not like Rex. I hated Rex so much. As for Xenoblade 1, I'm not interested, especially since, let's see, 2 new games are coming out this year. Pokemon Violet and Harvestella. And if I remember correctly, Xenoblade 1 is still $50 or 40 or 60. Yeah, let's move the camera so we can see Catherine. Funny considering Rex became a Giga Chat and Drill, please. When I saw the picture, I was like, damn it, Rex. He gets away with everything. He gets all the things he wants. All the girls he wants. Except for, you know, I'm not gonna say it. Nope. Maybe he actually did. I don't know anymore.
We spent quite some time.
Drill, when are you gonna play Rune Factory 5, huh? When are you gonna play it?
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
If you're gonna play on auto.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about
After this,
Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
what?
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears that you're not interested.
You want to
in
see me
this
do like
commission.
a summoning pool
In
after
that
this
case,
is done?
Please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
The new characters are out.
Hey, that's not any better.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
You've been playing a lot of Guilty Gear Strive?
Clement's gotta
Nice.
ask, just who exactly
Dude,
have
I
been
sold my
submitting these
DNF duel
commissions to
just
the
to get
adventurers?
credits.
Oh, the commissioner?
The game wasn't getting any new updates anyway.
Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
I had fun.
Ah, so it's Nahida.
Mainly because of Striker.
I just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes.
Also, it's super
When
dead.
did you get into her head?
I wonder if Grand Blue Fantasy is dead.
She said,
But it was free on
"Ad
PlayStation
Astra
Plus.
Avisask."
So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida?
A lot.
Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream.
Also, I'm paying attention to the story of Genshin Impact.
It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival, except
Pretty
it was a
wonky.
happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy.
Yep, I remember
I
this.
also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children.
Yeah, DNF Duel? I'm surprised it doesn't have any like new characters announcements. Which one's Vyra again? Sorry.
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Or is that Grand Blue Fantasy, the blonde hair, crazy chick?
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both
Yep, I
looking
knew
at
it.
me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homiyanis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
I don't want to talk over the characters, but after they're done, like I said, I'm gonna do a 10 pull. Hopefully I get the characters I want, like Candace or Sino.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stable.
It's always nice to have someone to chat with. Thanks, Shiro.
However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Wait, do you play Genshin Impact, Drew?
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival.
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sage's activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here.
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
I swear to Travis' face, man. Oh boy, a little bit of lag right there. Used to, but I got bored and never got to pull Yay Miku. I said Miku. Yay Miko. Dude, log in again. The anniversary is now. Like, if you log in now, you get 400 plus 300 plus 300. Yeah, you get a lot of gems. So you get 700. No, you get 1,000 primos. You get 1,000 primos, dude. Log in now. Alright, anyway. Hold on, before I do it, let me check everything's stable. Alright, here we go. I'm not even gonna look at the screen. This is what I do every time I do a summon. I don't look at the screen. I used to ask my good luck charm. Candace! First try. Nice. Now that I got all I want, I don't really care about this guy or Venti. I think I just one more time. I should do it one more time. Shinobu. That was my mom. Yeah. Alright, well. At least we got the new character. I'm not gonna summon anymore. I'm gonna save it for the next event. Let's see her moveset. Actually, no, we can do it like this. Hold on. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Test run. Let's try it here. She uses a spear. Okay. Hydro character. So I need to get used to this controls.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
All right, let's see her ultimate.
Grant us your blessing.
Oh, so sorry.
Nice. Look at the particle effects.
Hear my prayer.
Yep, that's Candace. I'm playing Candace right now. I got her on the first 10 pool. Then I tried another pool and I got Shinobu.
We shall prevent.
Let's spark things up a little.
We can combine all 4 elements.
Do your worst.
Oh my goodness, more? Hold on, let's put them all together.
Hear my prayer.
There we go. Candace is the one using a shield and a spear.
Oh, so sorry.
Do your worst.
But yeah, Drill, if you're not gonna play it, at least log in to get your 1000 primos. And then maybe you'll play it later down the line. Because 1000 is a lot. That's what I do with most gacha games besides this game and Azure Lane. I just do my daily logins, claim my rewards. Here she is.
I promise to
Hi,
keep
Panna.
you safe.
How are you? Thanks for coming by. I'm playing Genshin Impact. The new event is today. New characters, returning characters available for summon. I just did a 20 pull summon and I got Shinobu and Candace. I didn't get him though, Sino. This is what Candace looks like. I got her right here. Let me zoom in. Or not. That's a nice model. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Let's go to our house. We have a better lighting there. And we get to see what she says. You play Genshin Impact, Panna? You should, especially since the anniversary is today. You get 1000 primos, which is a lot. You need 1600 primos to like do a 10-time summon. I wish you did. I could help you out. There's co-op in this game. I can kill bosses so easy for you, get some materials for you easily. I don't mind helping friends out, especially since this game is really good. You can play on PC or PS4 or PS5 as well. I finally reached Eerie 1, by the way, too, on so Dead by Daylight. That game is hell. I can't believe I stuck through it. Alright, let's see. Let's remove Barbara, because if I don't, I cannot summon Candace. How do I do it? How do I remove Barbara? Oh. Rest? There we go. Now let's find Candace. Confirm. Alright. Save changes. And now let's talk to Candace right now.
Oh, it's you. How have your recent travels been? If there's anything you need, just tell me anytime.
Good morning, Candace.
Good morning. Did you rest well last night? The goddess of the night will be worried if you don't sleep well.
Alright,
Oh.
and then?
It's you. If there's anything you... It's quite different from Aura Village, but I feel at ease here nonetheless. I was so surprised the first time I came in. Such a small teapot, and yet so vast on the inside. If I could store Aura Village in a teapot...
Seo's not streaming today, I don't think, right? Want to give it a shot?
I was simply musing. Even if that were possible, what I seek to protect is not an object named Aura Village. It is my homeland and the lives of everyone in it. I apologize for making you listen to all of this. And thank you for having me.
No problem. Alright, let's see if we can go to the desert right now. Let's bring back Rosaria. Wait, I already have her. Kokumi. There we go. Swap. She's my main healer. And then we go to event. To the desert. Cannot proceed in co-op mode? What? Return to single player. Oh. There we go. I'm kind of lucky the internet has been bad. My goodness, I thought it was not gonna work.
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent.
She said the same thing over and over again. Alright. Let's visit the desert and then we can do some quests.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the Kamisato estate? There'll definitely be a tea set we can borrow there.
Alright, this is a whole new area that came out after the latest update, which is awesome. A whole new area featuring featuring the desert. I was playing Tower of Fantasy earlier. I really hope Genshin Impact adds in like a vehicle. There's a lot of like running. I want to get to places faster. Now we can open up the map. Oh, this is a big place. This is still Dendro, okay. Wait a minute, why is Candace still here?
We'll need a strategy.
There we go. You know what? I think I'm gonna finish up Raiden Shogun's quest because it's been long overdue. We're gonna get some tea set for the old man. Go to Inazuma, which is based in Japan. By the way, if you're still here, like I'm so close to reaching affiliate. I just need to stream for 7 days and get at least 3 people talking.
And the almighty
So I really appreciate y'all coming by.
Excellency.
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. Ah, and the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto.
Raiden
He may well have had an
Makoto.
inkling about there being 2 Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings. They
That's
are
nice.
similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me. Now, it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
I don't want to like talk over them, so I'm gonna mute my mic every time I'm in a cutscene or such.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with. Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity. But now, I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your Excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
By the way, Drill, Hannah, if you're still here, Raiden Shogun is a goddess who's lived for like over 500 years ago. Basically, she's a goddess given human form. There's other goddess, there's other gods. Because so far there's only one female goddess. And that's, you're looking at her. Let's see.
Shine down!
There we go. Are we gonna give the tea set to the old man and maybe he's gonna tell us a story or something?
Hey, where'd he go? He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long. As was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
So we won't get to drink his tea?
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
I should screenshot her face, but gotta keep the stream going.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea. I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself. The tea is ready. Please give it a try.
If I remember correctly, she's bad at
So
cooking.
many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it. You're right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may. The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu, they also took Makoto away from me, for good.
She died in that disaster too?
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead. But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening, yes, it was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely, and brought it back to Inazuma.
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura. That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land, and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Yep, with her brother. Her brother's still missing.
While we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Brother? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that he was somehow involved in the Kanria disaster?
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But it can't be helped, I guess. Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
We should go. Let's keep following
Nice.
the traces.
53.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Alright, before we do that, let's go to Catherine. Should be right here. Claim out our... We're gonna complain. I just said complain. We're going to get our reward for leveling up.
Ad Astra.
That's a lot. So Noel, you get to watch Cyberpunk Edge Runner? What is that?
Ad Astra Abyss.
My mom dropped something. Oops. Oh, no I haven't. I didn't watch any anime recently after I finished watching season 1 of One Punch Man, which was like maybe 2 weeks ago. I hope the anime is good though. I'm guessing it is since you're talking about it. Alright, where'd it go? Nope, not here. Alright, I get it, camera, I get it. I wish Netflix had season 2 of One Punch Man.
Once again, please leave them to me.
Hey, are you sure you're all right? You're scaring us.
On Hulu? Oh no. More subscription. More. Oh, I
Fear
can't
not.
talk tonight.
Fighting is what I do best.
Too many subscriptions, Drill. Too many.
Illusion shattered.
I scored a drop? I'm looking at my phone. It says I scored a drop. What does that mean?
Shine down.
Oh, hey, look, Drill. You're seeing gameplay. There's a lot of talking. I better hurry up.
I'm fine. Illusion shattered.
Oh no. Yeah, I am not used to the controls yet on PC.
Now you shall perish.
This should be it. Yep.
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters. Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too.
We should fight sometime in Guilty Gear.
Are
Sure.
you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Alright, I'm gonna switch to Kokomi. Use her friggin' skill. Switch to Ganyu. Get some extra damage. Oh, I should probably use her ultimate too.
Overdue.
Oh, snap.
Allow me.
Alright, let's put in number 4.
Lights out.
Switch back to number 3. Do more damage that way. Audio cut out there for a second.
I'm just way out of practice.
You know what you should do, Drew? Play
Seems
Genshin
like their
Impact.
attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Oh. Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
If you don't know, they're from 500 years ago. They're dead.
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines. But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now, and that's what counts.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon, and I have neglected it for far too long. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done. Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient, and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually, the future will bring healing to the scars of the past. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alrighty then, let's move on. It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh? She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up! What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... I can't move it. It looks like the situation is more serious than I thought. No need. She is calling me. The time has come. Can you help me walk? I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Why? What's in there?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
I know where this is going.
We're way behind schedule.
Playing co-op mode makes you spoil some stuff. First, I gotta recover my health. You know, since I know what's going to happen, as in, like, we're gonna be facing a boss, I'm gonna replace A with Jean.
Let the wind lead.
And now we're gonna go down. Oh, a chest. Oh, it's back up. Yeah, I went the wrong direction. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I went the wrong way again, but there's a new mail though. Oh, snap, it's Ayaka's birthday. Oh, snap, where was it? I forgot where it was. Nope, now it's telling me to go up. Oh my goodness. You know what? Hold on. Let me do this. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let me do this. Let's go down here again. Let's just keep going down. Yep, here it is. Go to the cave. Right here. How do I do it?
The campaign begins.
Oh, right here. This is what I need to do. Switch back to Kokomi.
We'll need a strategy.
Oh my gosh, let me switch to someone with a great sword.
Ready for reconnaissance.
Much faster. No? Uh-oh. What do I do here? I need to look this up. Be right back.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
Okay, so I just found out what I need to do. Put Jean back in.
Ready for anything.
I'm supposed, hold on. Let me just spawn up there. Oh, and at the same time, I should do this. Hold on. I forgot to unmute my mic, but I finally know what to do. I'm supposed to go here first. Collect this particle, and then I can go past it.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
It's a good thing I noticed that I need to unmute my mic before going into this battle. My goodness.
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm about to put an end to it all. This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness. It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Follow me.
Where are we go? I'm dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time? Whoa. This place. Look! Look over there! It's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Wait! The atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse! Are you alright now?
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this! It's a bit extreme!
It is.
Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day!
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun. It inherits Ei's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred, all of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. In the end, even the proud and mighty only maiden was cut down in disgrace.
Really? Oh, snap.
Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did.
I love this music, man.
Absurd! Be gone! Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Look at that damage. I wish I could do that much.
The blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Inazuma shines eternal! Your verdict is decided. This world, a fleeting
Alright,
shadow.
I need to dodge.
Pathetic. Absurd. Weak. Shine down. Pathetic. Illusions of but destruction. You shall perish. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. There is no escape! Transcend all constraints.
Ouch.
Inferior. Strike dead. I shall not fall here.
Oh, really? Okay. I was about to eat food to recover health, but that's okay too.
Weak. The eye sweeps the lands.
Uh-oh.
Strike dead. Now you shall perish. Euthymia crumbles before.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living being's, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking. One that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her. 500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place. It is about time that I learned to trust them. I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness. During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Oh no.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of rushing into difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again. Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight? Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore.
We're gonna have to talk to Yay Miku.
Well, first things first.
I did it
Gotta
again.
find a way back in.
Yay
come
Miko.
on, brain juice, don't feel time on now. Okay,
Yep.
maybe if we both ran into it at the same time really, really hard.
No, we would die.
Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about her. Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm playing thingies more than we do, but there's
someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech, do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's she.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A all right. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
My VTuber is acting up. Hold on, I gotta fix this really quick. Okay, it should be all good now.
Aha, you're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like? Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first. Follow me to the entrance.
I better be careful I don't take damage here from fall damage. Oh, and I should get that orb.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos. Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, I might stand here then. You two can go in.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
You... Paimon had it up to here with both of you! Oh, fine! Paimon's coming too.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way.
I say. Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination. Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Nico, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
Wow.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
There needs to be more cutscenes like this.
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night.
Wow. Mechanized arms.
Sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams.
Ooh, a remake. Or should I say a remix of the music. Nice.
I will endure forever.
Whoa. That is cool.
Shine down.
Get out. There we go.
Illusion shattered.
Why is the music in this game so good? Oh snap. I'm supposed to jump. How long is this gonna go on?
Erase all threats. Inferior! There is no escape! There is no escape! The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed!
Wow, nice timing. Both the ending and her voice.
This is the end. You have won. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat?
Oh?
It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time? Hello, A. And greetings,
Oh, wow.
those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Makoto?
I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There
That's
was
true.
no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me.
But... you never mentioned this to me.
Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden.
I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
Wow.
Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean. Perhaps a higher power really was involved in all of this, but whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all. Wow, okay.
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness, but unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No, but I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you? At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside, so it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
I like these types of options. These types of options are cool.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing!
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking forward to it.
The best travel companion ever.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Yaimiko said nothing of the sort, and the traveler has some nerve making up spurious claims about her while she is still present.
Yep.
Some words are not to be passed on. Trust me, you don't want to know the cost of betraying me. Just think of the things I said to you as our little secret. Understood?
What are you talking about?
Oh my.
Nothing. Ooh, I suddenly want some fried tofu.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
And that's it. Hold on, let me take a picture. Switch to Rosaria. Oh, hold on. Take photo. There we go. Hopefully they don't disappear when I leave this area. Today's Tuesday. Hold on. Okay, so we can do this and then I can end the stream. Switch back to the
Stay
Raiden
close and you
Shogun,
will live.
also known as A. Oh snap. I accidentally went to a different window. Crafting that will give me double the goods. Alright. I'm gonna be playing with other players.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Let me tell you something. If you guys are gonna grind materials, do it in co-op. It makes things so much more faster.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Like extremely faster when you compared to when you do it alone. Oh, we have no healer on our team, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh, well, doesn't speak English, but that's okay.
Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
Someone died? Kai! Kai died! That's okay, he'll respawn once this is over. It's just these two left.
Prepare yourself.
Coming through.
You can't run from death.
Attaboy!
There we go.
Born of ice and frost.
Oops, wrong button. I need to stretch my legs after this stream. We got a new mail too. Let me check out the event again. Alright, you know what? Let me try doing it solo. Just to show y'all how slow it is to do it solo compared to well, of course, if you have high stats, then different story, but you know. Oh snap. Oh my god. Sometimes I would press the wrong keys. Alright, do this.
Shined up.
This.
No touching.
Then this. I should meet next to the jellyfish to get some help.
Did I miscalculate?
Okay, okay, stop.
Inazuma shines eternal.
You see that damage?
Billowing surge. Must learn
Uh-oh.
from my mistakes.
This is bad.
Leaving so soon.
This is
Next on the
bad.
agenda. Rex Lapis.
You know what? Yeah. I need to bring Jean. Only 2 of them are level 90. You can't do that, especially since the domain. Since the domain is level 88, so I gotta switch it up. Alright, my characters are fully healed, and we're gonna try that again. Do you want to turn on sticky keys? No. Got a pop-up. Alright. Here we go again. Try again.
There is no Didn't see.
Alright, then this.
Allow me.
Then
Access
this.
denied.
So I can freeze them and do extra damage. Good thing they're close together so I can deal damage to both of them with one shot. Alright, now these a-holes.
Born of ice and frost. Shined up.
Oh no. Jean. Where are they?
Hear me.
There we go.
Rest and rebuild.
Switch to Ganyu. You know what?
Blaze over.
Oh my god.
I'm a little low on energy.
I know. I'm still getting used to like playing on PC.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. I swear by my sword. I can fix this. No touching.
Leaving so soon. Prepare yourself.
They're almost dead.
Can't run from death.
I need to get used to dodging using my keyboard. Alright, for the last time, I'm gonna play in co-op, just so we can just get it over with.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
You wanna be gone, you too? My goodness.
It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, it's just 3 people. The host can control 2 people. That would be the 4th. I much prefer playing on a controller.
Witness the power of Gowa.
Okay, they could use my heals right now.
We're waiting on this. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Rain cutter. Blaze over.
Alright, now it's just these 2 a-holes.
Barely a scratch. Witness the power. Long overdue. I swear by my sword. Next on the agenda.
We should really attack the one that's affected by our specials. Uh-oh.
Come, I have devised a plan.
Let's see if I can push him to the icy frost. Alright, it's already gone. Never mind.
Frostbite.
Dang it. My ultimate is so close. Oh well. It's okay. He's almost dead. Water and ice makes a good combo.
The brightest flames.
Oh, please don't die, Ganyu.
fastest.
Please do not die. Alright, it's over. Come on, Ganyu. Shoot, just shoot. Oh my god, if she dies. If she dies. No way. No way. Oh wait. Oh my gosh, at the last second. At the last second. I'm getting that pop-up again. Where do I want to hold a shift key on or something like that? That was clutch. It's doing that again. I'm just trying to spam the run button. No. Alright, I'll say my thanks and then leave. Alright, then leave co-op. Alright, anyway, that'll be all for the stream. Drill, Hannah, thank you for chatting with me. Keeps the mood up. We finished Raiden Shogun's quest, so that's great. Man. Let me see the quest line really quick. Yep, it's over. Just like this stream.